Mayhem here at Superior Works Cinema, where we watch all the movies. Alright, so now there is another request. John Carpenter's Christine. This is the Twilight Time limited release. I believe this is coming out in Germany pretty soon on Blu-ray, so you can get it without having to pay the insane reseller prices. I got mine on pre-order. So, this is a good transfer. It's nothing, again, you're not talking about a, Shout Factory or Synapse where they bust their ass to make an amazing version of the film. Especially Synapse. Those guys are really good. I wish they could get more big titles like this, but I get it. With the licensing, it's insanely expensive. But it does look good. Definitely the best the film's looked. So the audio's great. So, let's talk about actually the movie, Christine. There was a lot of adaptations of Stephen King, if you're not aware, in the 80s and very late 70s and all through the 80s. Of course, there's been some since then, but they kind of went more with the TV route on most of them. And a lot of them kind of suck. They're usually terrible. I don't understand why. Either, something like Tobe Hooper's The Mangler, where it's vaguely an adaptation. It works as a gore flick, but The Shining, which is one of the two Kubrick movies I actually like. As a film, I really like it. As an adaptation, it kind of sucks. It's not really like the... it's so far from the book, Carrie, I think, works pretty good. The original. The new one, while closer technically to the book, it doesn't work at all. But I'm gonna, flat out, my favorite is Christine. I think it captures the book. I'd actually read the book before I saw the movie. So, which is, kind of... You come in with different expectations. And I think he did a good job. I know Carpenter said the only thing he would have changed is he would have kept the dead body in the back seat appearing. If he would remake the movie today, per se. And, but it works. This is you got great acting, great characters. You can feel for the main kid in the movie. Like you really feel for him. If you've ever been a teenage guy, you can kind of get that feeling, especially if you moved or you ever had just a feeling of isolation ever in your life. You get where he's coming from. Now, what kid doesn't want a pet monster or a pet robot? So this is a pet car. Look at it like that. And then all of a sudden you got this kid who was kind of weak, unable to stand up for himself. He has this confidence and this power. But, he's the power immediately goes to his head. What I think Carpenter was able to really capture with this film is the love relationship between the owner and the car, and how Christine actually loves him, but it's more of a very fatal attraction, kind of obsessive love, and it really shows. So you've got... this is another movie, again, no matter how many times I watch it, I still feel for the characters. And the car. Maybe I'm vindictive. I like Christine and I want her to win and kill everybody, especially when those assholes smash her. Then you got some FX. The unsmashing. That's so great. It's such a great scene. And such brilliant use of practical effects that scene makes the movie for me. It's worth watching 100 times. A lot of people, I've been asked by different people several times, like, what's scary? And again, I can't say anything is scary. The last movie I remember scaring me was the first time I saw The Fog. And that's the last time I actually remember being scared. Actually, like, by a horror movie. They just don't scare me. I'm entertained by them and enjoy them immensely, but I never get scared. So, maybe this is scary for somebody, but I think it's an intense, dramatic movie. And again, love the score on this, too. I think all of Carpenter's scores are pretty damn good. I would give Christine... It's not as good, not my favorite of his. I think Christine's a slightly weaker entry for Carpenter, so I would only give it a 8.5 out of 10. Still a fantastic film. Highly recommended. Let me know what you guys think of Christine. As always, I love to hear comments, especially if we can start a little discussion about it. You don't have to agree with me, but please feel free to tell me why you think what you think so we can actually talk about it. Love talking film, and let me know anything else you want to see. We'll see you here next time at Movie Mayhem.